Little disclaimer that I, Mystic, am an employee of Wizards of the Coast on the D&D team. I love D&D, don't you? Last time on Utopia podcast, the party met Gregor, the gnomish hand of the king, who asked them what they wanted in reward for saving the princess, and got the lowdown from the group on what exactly had happened and what they knew. In the midst of this interaction, Scylla sees a ghost from her past, and Ziba realizes that Medusa's crown is missing. After this, they go to head to the library to do some more research, only to hear a scream from the princess upstairs and a strange man who transforms into King Adonis up the stairs. After some deliberating, the party split, Godfrey and Morgus exploring upstairs while the rest of the party goes to talk to King Adonis. After searching, Morgus and Godfrey head back downstairs to the library, and that is where we find the party. You will head down to the library. And as you sit down inside, you quickly discover that the walls, although layered in books and wood of bookshelves, aren't that thick. You can hear bits and pieces of the conversation happening next door with the rest of your party. Especially if and when voices are raised. Morgus sits with the cap for a little while, and he doesn't have identify, but he does have detect magic. Confirms that it's magic. And that the potions are also magical.
Neat.
Did you want to look for something in the library, or you just wanted to come here?
I was here because I knew Morgus and Livy were looking for something in this library.
Yeah.
Godfrey does not look for anything ever.
Cool. The fire's crackling, and you all make yourself comfortable as you wait for your friends. As we go back to the other half of the party.
Livy has 1,000 notes out, all organized, as he has his quill and is writing down, and there's this poor man. Okay.
Well, it sounds like regardless of whether or not you intended, you have brought at least one god back to life. And that someone else is doing the same. So, I would love your help in finding whomever was impersonating as me and also finding my seal. And then from there, depending on if you would like, I certainly have a larger ask that you all may be able to help me with.
I'm not sure. Personally, I would love to help you, but Livy looks to his friends because he doesn't want to just agree to things without they're okay.
Oh, take your time. Take your time. It's not every day you have to pick a side in the War of the Gods.
Scylla leans in to Livy and Ziba and goes, Honestly, if we're going to make some gold for looking for the fae that steals your teeth at night, we've got time for that, right? That's what this is. That's what it is. He's cracking up. He's gone through that portal wrong, and he's cracking up.
No,
Right? We take the job, we take the gold, we take it back to the court, we pay the month's fees, job done.
You know, it's silly, whatever
Right?
helps you sleep.
What's
yeah,
the
sure.
job? I'm so confused.
Right?
I think you might be telling me.
And she just starts blinking.
Yeah, sure, Scylla.
We're helping people, right, through doing this?
It
What's
seems like this is the best
helping
opportunity.
gods, though.
The delusions of a king, right? That's what we're...
Oh, delusion. He said he was a god. You don't think he's a god? What's the difference?
Scylla, I'm pretty. He kind of knows stuff that he shouldn't be able to know if he wasn't a mortal.
Fine, whatever. And she starts to laugh it off.
Okay, let's just say he is a god.
Well-
Why are we helping them anyways?
We'll go ahead
Anyone who's
and
ever done
find
anything
these
to help
gods.
us is my Shiria.
Well, like, they have been asleep for like a while. And the other gods kind of seem like they want to kill us and start a war.
Then why?
It seems like
why
he
are we
wants to
helping the
not do
gods?
that and has been trying to help people. At least in this
No.
city.
I think we should talk to Godfrey and Morgus, but otherwise I'm in.
So I turned to think. We still need to confirm with our two friends. But we believe we're in.
Great. Take your time. Are you up for helping me find David? I haven't seen him.
Oh yeah, no. Absolutely. That guy tried to get us killed.
Awesome. I will also try and find your weapons for you.
Thank you, that would be great.
Oh, fuck, is that who took our weapons off us?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's that son of a bitch.
Son of a...
Exactly, right? Even if we're not into... I'm pretty sure they want us to... Morgus and Godfrey want to find David. If for our weapons, if nothing else. I mean, Godfrey had a weird amount for a monk.
Between the passwords and the staff in this place, honestly, the security is appalling.
Well,
but
we haven't really had any need for high security in the whole time I've been here.
So
If that changes, you...
Sorry.
Again.
Your daughter really doesn't know she's like a god?
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
She's like an adult, right? You should tell her.
It just complicates things, you know. She'd be a little bit of a social pariah with the Mysheria frenzy and all.
I mean, she could choose not to tell people. But she should know.
Like the other druids that were being locked up in the basement here? Those social pariahs?
Druids were being locked in the basement?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Your subjects are not doing well in your absence at all, Highness.
That vengeful snake of a woman. I kind of love it.
Okay.
Another cousin.
Oh, long story short, Arudi was married to Medusa. Arudi was originally the god of sleep, but then our mother was murdered and he became the god of the earth. It was forced upon him by our father because he was our mother's favorite. And so then Medusa started sleeping around with your little friend Nyx. And he got really mad and they have just this sort of ongoing feud, and so it's funny to me that a snake-haired Gorgon would choose to turn a country against the followers that power her ex-husband, current husband. I'm not sure where they stand. Again, they've been gone for a while. Humorous, no?
In a short and
Hysterical.
further kind of way.
Oh, they're a serious bunch.
But yeah, I'm not... You should probably tell your daughter about this. Especially since it's affecting her now. I mean, she's a competent person.
I mean, I just do what Charlotte wants. It was her choice.
Charlotte is her mother?
Yes.
Mm.
Well, shall I find David? And he kind of stands up and pushes his chair back.
Yeah, that sounds great. It's... And her weapons.
Yes. All right. And he will head out the door. He finds Gregor there. Gregor, give these wonderful people back their weapons, please. Right away, sir. And Reem just kind of turns the corner and enters the library. Whenever you're ready, I need a snack. And he leaves you all to it and heads to the kitchen as the party reconvenes in the library.
Find anything?
Yeah, we went back into Guinevere's room, found a couple of things, few magical, and then these notes. Godfrey shows the illegible notes. At least illegible to him.
Yeah. They're just in a strange language.
Were they also illegible to Morgus?
They were also illegible to Morgus. What languages do you all know?
Elvish and deep
enough.
speech.
Celestial, Common, Draconic, Elvish.
Sola can read these.
Nice.
Does Ziba know deep speech? I'm assuming not.
Only Orcish in common.
Okay.
Above table, Liz is laughing because Adam made a face like 10 seconds prior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They
Nice.
are correspondences from someone named Commander Fright. Mandating the actions that you all know Guinevere was trying to live out. Essentially confirming your knowledge of what was happening between her and the church and Kapa and Enanoth.
Scylla goes ahead and sight translates this.
Yep. It's nice we have proof at the very least.
I want to circle back
Yeah.
because I don't think Avis was heard, but when y'all were in front of Reem, Ziba asked a few times, "Why are we helping the gods?"
Oh, no, I answered. I said that, or at least I answered why we were helping these ones is because like the other ones, seem really, really
Just
murder
'cause
happy.
the other ones are trying to kill us, and this one's at least not only trying to get us to work for him, I don't think makes him a great guy.
Yeah.
He did make a utopia, but he seems to laugh at like all the chaos the gods have caused and the strife they've brought to the world, and then benefited off that to make himself the top of the kingdom. Like, why do we have to help them? Why do we have to alert him of our move and work for him? Can't we just go do what we think is best to help the people? Isn't that what we're trying to do as heroes?
I mean, it seems like our goals are aligned. Why not do the same thing but get rewards?
But
You know?
we're not gonna. Do we need to like tell him everything or alert everything? And
I guess not.
we're not gonna just do things blindly, right?
No, of course not. I also
And this
think
is
Livy...
Ziba in character talking to the group. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I think that's a... Sorry. I might be getting
I mean,
a
he
little
laughed when he was talking about how Medusa like went around and like was really, really mean to her husband, and then and now he seems to think she's doing more chaos in the world and thought it was funny.
It's what the royals do, kid.
Why do we have to work for such awful people? I mean, sure, it's money, but I don't really like taking money from dirty individuals.
What did he say happened to make him hide for so long?
He said he was trapped
Because
on...
he didn't want to lose his powers, it sounded like.
Um,
He knew they were coming for him.
Is there a way to do that?
he said...
Something
Do
about
what?
finding objects that they're stored in.
He said that, a goddess, I'm assuming it was Meshiria, sealed the god's power in mundane objects. However, his castle was split from its cliff and landed in the bottom of the ocean. So he just apparently hung around for a few hundred years because he said that he didn't want his power sealed away, but he also didn't want the war. But after 600 years, he got bored and decided to make a utopia.
Kind of sounds like a coward.
I think you're spot on.
Well, how is he a coward? I don't understand.
He ran away from the war, was too scared to be powerless, and hid away in the oceans while everyone continued to suffer above for hundreds of years, and then only came up and helped their suffering to place himself in the highest hierarchical position.
I think less coward.
I mean, I've played King of the Hill before with my cousins. I know how that works.
I think less cowardice and more incredibly stupid or thoughtless. He seems like he doesn't.
It doesn't
really,
mean that's even less of a guy I want to work for.
He seems like a person with a good nature, but doesn't quite understand mortals. Although he does seem a bit cowardly, especially when it comes to his daughter. He's still... Honestly, I'd rather work for his daughter.
The murderer?
I mean, that wasn't her. Listen, if we're going to say the Ziba's friend isn't responsible for any of this, we can't say the princess is.
She didn't kill anyone.
I mean, but we agree she's not responsible for her actions, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Ziba, when your
No,
friend...
she was possessed.
She might not be at fault, but you still gotta take responsibility even if that wasn't your intent.
But she wasn't in control of her actions. Literally. Someone else was in control of her actions.
Yeah.
Like,
I chased
Ziva,
Connor
if
out of
I
the house,
mind
he knocked over my
controlled
mother's
you,
pot. The pot's broke. I still
Levi,
took
if I
responsibility
mind
for
controlled
it.
you and forced you to kill someone, would that be your fault?
Okay,
Yes,
look,
and I would
it's-
take it as my responsibility,
How would
and I
that be
bear
your
every death that I've taken.
How would that be your fault?
Stop.
You had no choice.
Stop. It's been a long night for all of us. Hypotheticals aren't going to help us right now. We should get to a
It's
place
not
where
her
we
fault.
could sleep and rest on this.
Okay.
All right?
I agree with Godfrey.
What was that thing about finding David?
We have to find David. Because he's clearly not actually David. And also, he's
Were
still
we told at
weapons.
all how we could find someone who could be anyone at any time?
And objects that could be anything, anywhere.
No, we don't really know where to start.
Thankfully, the objects appear to be tied to the gods in particular. Like Medusa's crown, obviously sealed Medusa's power. The arrows were very specific arrows that she used.
But we start with one man in a haystack of a castle, and then
I guess we have
figure out if we want to chase this lunatic king's family down.
I might be able to help with that.
Oh, fuck.
Morgus.
Oh, well, that was Morgus.
Just a little bit.
God, Morgus, you're...
Forgot he was down there.
I have detect magic up from figuring out if these objects were magical. What if I just walk around? Is the shape shifting a magical ability? Would he not leave a trail of magic?
Do any of us know?
That would be... I mean, it couldn't hurt to try.
Like in character.
Scylla makes math face.
Yeah.
Just trying to work out like a hard equation that you are not going to answer. You're just waiting for someone else to do it.
Might speed things up. Help us get to bed.
Worth a shot.
Okay.
Let's
do it.
go.
All right. Morgus leads you through the castle, and you end up back in the ballroom. And there is a woman in a service uniform using a bunch of feathers at the end of a wooden stick to dust off a vase.
Does it end
There.
with her?
It ends with her.
Hello, miss.
Hello.
Not in character. Oh, we got your ass. So, we were wondering
Mm-hmm.
if you've seen our very good friend David around.
Oh no, I haven't at all.
Really? Because, we needed to warn him about something.
Oh yeah?
Well, one of our weapons was cursed.
Oh,
And we didn't quite manage to turn the curse off.
oh no. Is that something you can do with curses? Just turn them on and off?
Not quite, but you can make it so that they're less powerful, less potent. Specifically so that if anyone else touches them, they wouldn't get the effects. We didn't expect to hand over our weapons, you see. It was also sudden. And this curse can be extremely dangerous if left alone. and untreated.
At this point, Gregor comes running in with all of your weapons in his tiny halfling arms and just like dragging Scylla's point of the sword on the floor, kind of making a little mark.
Be careful with those.
Scylla's face fucking just... You see her sort of half paying attention to what's going on with this duster and like following it and dissociating, and she hears the scrape and just starts grinding her teeth.
Awesome.
Scylla, go and make sure he doesn't physically touch any of the weapons. She very stiffly walks over to Gregor. Can I do an insight to see if he's at all freaking the fuck? Are they or at all freaking the fuck out?
Yeah,
I know they touched those weapons. Why do I have such a bad insight? 13.
They seem pretty okay right now.
I guess I should also make a deception to see if they believe my lie.
I don't think they're not challenging you at all. They're just, yeah.
Oh, they're not challenging. But this is where... Okay, guys. I was kind of expecting them to freak the fuck out if they were this person. But this is... The spell ends at them. Specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Scylla starts distributing the weapons from Gregor, and she takes the rusty sword that she picked up downstairs and hands it to Ziba and goes, "Why don't you work on this and see what you can do with it next time we get to an anvil?" Give it a go.
I already have one old sword.
Yeah, see what you can do with this one. She starts to throw it up in the air towards you.
Thanks. I don't know if it's as cool if I didn't steal it myself. But keep that on me.
Awesome.
Does the maid have anything on her or their person?
Give me a perception check.
Like, even if it's like a bag of laundry or something, I don't. 17.
You notice as they're like turning their body around that there's a pocket watch chain of some kind, you know, like the end of the chain part. It's kind of hanging out of their pocket. You don't know that there's a pocket watch in there, but that's just you know, like a chain attached to some kind of trinket that would be used back in those days. And you see the letter G on the end of that chain hanging out of the pocket. Sorry, D.
Cool. Can I just grab it?
Yeah. Give me a dexterity.
I'm not being stealthy.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking going. I'm grappling this. Like, I'm going for
You're
it.
gonna grapple him and take it out, or just take it out of his pocket?
I will forcefully take it out.
Yeah. Give me a dexterity check.
Oh, okay.
Or athletics.
I was worried for a second there because I forgot which character I was playing. Okay, those are very different. You want athletics or do you want dex?
Athletics.
Okay. 23.
You succeed. He got a 22. It all happens very fast, but you just grab it, pull it from their pocket, and they take a few steps away from you.
This is fancy. Sorry, I just had to check the time really quick, and I just showed the whole group. Oh, look, it's 10 o'clock.
Give that back.
Letter D.
And open it up. Does it have a name or anything in there? Like, D. What'd you say your name was again?
Inside, you find it inscribed, like, to David, from your love.
Oh, David? Odd name. Sorry, you don't look like a David right now.
very subtly, if it's cool, Scylla starts as soon as I think Ziba makes the connection and reads it and like gives notice that like you made that connection.
I'm like, to David.
Yeah, as soon as you say that out loud, Scylla starts pointing towards the floor and then pulling upwards and then out, and you start seeing spectral vines sort of appear around David's ankles.
Yeah.
And if this person's gonna bolt, if you could please make me strength or dex.
That's exactly what he was going to do. He was going to
It's choice.
try to run away. Saving throw?
Yes, please.
Still got the pocket watch though.
I am so sorry. I got a 16 on the die plus 6.
Oh,
Fuck.
no, never.
As he begins to try to run through the party, and they'll roll for initiative because we need a lot of people to see if they can try and stop him as he does so. The maid, aka David, is gonna try to bum rush through. Not that. He's gonna try to like head down, football player style, make it through you all. So we're gonna just do contested rolls for whomever wants to stop them, and we are on a map in roll 20 if anyone wants to pull that up. The first person who will have to run past is Livy.
Oh wow, the jock of the group.
Get him.
Would it be a? Can I somehow trip him?
You can try.
Is there? Maybe there's a spell.
It's a 19 dexterity saving throw against a trip as he jumps over your leg. Keeps running towards Ziba.
Let's go.
What are you trying to do?
Grapple.
Nice.
Can I do that? I think so. That's athletics, right?
Yeah.
24.
Oh my gosh. 11. You successfully grapple him.
I just yanked his watch off of him. He thinks he can run past
What
me.
does this look like? Did you like one arm him? Did you bear hug him?
Well, I still have the watch in one hand,
Yeah.
so no, this is just straight up like clotheslined him and just like took him around. Like I have him in like a chokehold. I'm like, where do you think you're going?
Amazing.
And watch unfazed.
And with that, we will start the initiative with Morgus, who's going to say, I'll get him if he runs. And he's going to hold a spell.
Cool.
Until then, that's Tassila.
How? He's stopped, right?
Mm-hmm. He's grappled by Ziba.
Fantastic. Hey, Ziba, can you do me a favor? And when I say move, hop off him for like 30 seconds, yeah?
Yeah, I could drop him.
Yeah.
Want me to?
Yeah. When a count of 3, if I and Scylla kind of reaches upwards, and as she starts counting 1, 2, you start seeing these very small silver flicks and wisps from the tips of her fingers. 3. And she snaps.
Face turning blue.
And when she says 3, do you drop him?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you backing away?
As much as I can. It's not my turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously.
Take it how it is.
5 feet? Can you get like 5 feet away?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Do you want me to drop? Just do it to both of us. I can take it.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Are you sure?
I can take it.
And she clicks, and a pale, silvery window of light comes down. I feel like you knew this was coming. And if you could please make... what do you... I think you have to make something different. Okay, your saving throws are different. Make a Constitution saving throw, both of you, please.
All right.
If
said
it's a
saving throw?
shapeshifter, it's at disadvantage, right?
Only... Oh, yeah, it is on this too. You're right. Thank you.
That's pretty good
Yep.
for you because I rolled another natural 20.
Yeah.
I got a +6, but it's a 4 on the die, so that's a 10.
15. 15.
Oh wait, no, I use my bard.
You don't. Do you have any more?
I think so. Yeah, I do. I have 2 more.
So, cutting words, give me that roll.
Reaction, cutting words. 1d8. 1.
What do you say?
Nice. So that's a 14.
So close. No.
Dang.
Ziba, I'm so sorry.
I'll take it.
6 to you, and then so it's 3 to David.
Great.
And I'm gonna read next time I level up.
Readings for
It's just so exciting.
Yeah. Awesome. That.
Enough to scare him. You still did something.
Did you want to move or use a bonus action?
I'm gonna move closer to Ziba. I think as soon as I realize that really fucked up, Scylla is gonna try and get as close to Ziba as she can.
Yeah. Great. The David's turn. He's prone. You have done something to him. He's not really sure what. He's going to take half his movement to stand. And then he's going to...
I still have him grappled, don't I? We went down together.
You dropped him.
Okay.
No?
Okay. Unless you said you dropped him.
But I thought I was only going to drop him if I could get away, but then I couldn't move.
Let's do another roll. The
If I dropped him, I dropped
the
him.
likelihood that you succeeded this
Nah,
is...
let's just say I dropped him.
Okay.
I dropped him.
Okay.
We're good.
He's gonna stand up in front of you, and he's going to turn back toward where Scylla, Ziba, and Livy are all standing. And I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hopefully it's better than my last one.
Ha! That 20.
10.
Nice.
What? 5, actually.
I got another 4, so it's a 10.
All right. So Ziba and Livy are going to take... What the hell kind of roll was that? 2 poison damage as once again, for the second time tonight, is like choking sound comes out of something you were fighting, and vomit sprays across the 3 of you. Scylla's just like, it's another day of gross shit that I have to deal with. But you both take 2 poison damage as the corruption then is going to run backwards. These cots in the map aren't here anymore. I'm just using the old map. And is going to 2, 3, 4, try and run away. Ziba, Livy, and Scylla will all get attacks of opportunity on this creature as it tries to get away.
I'm gonna attack him with my... Or try to. I've been rolling so badly.
Am I still allowed to try and grapple him?
You can try, yeah. Opportunity.
I haven't got my
17.
sword out, man. I think Gregory's still holding it, to be honest.
Yeah, give me that damage, Livy, with your short sword as he tries to run.
7.
Damn. Ziba, you're trying to grapple him?
I haven't got my weapon bag. I'm just freeballing in here.
I think everyone has their weapons.
Did we?
Yeah.
You, like, just
We were
walked in
given
the
our
room.
weapons.
You were given
Yeah,
your weapons.
We
Yeah.
got a rusty sword now, too.
I'm gonna tackle him anyways. I'm in that kind of mood.
Great. Give me that athletics check.
I rolled a 15.
Nice. I rolled an 18 on the die.
Damn. I guess third time's the try for him.
I think what happens is like Livy's short sword swipes across his arm right as you're trying to go, and he like jerks from the pain, and you like jump where he was instead of where he is. As Scylla is the last person that gets their attack of opportunity against him.
So as Scylla's sprayed in this and not affected, she looks over at Livy and Zibba and goes, I don't want to hear shit about new armor next time. Well, it's not why, but and as she's sort of gesturing, she takes out her longsword and comes down towards David. I'm also, as a bonus action, going to...
This isn't your turn yet. It's just your opportunity attack.
Sorry.
No,
sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. So I'm just going to swing on it.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Fantastic. No, 8 for 8 slashing damage.
Great. At this point, as Scylla's sword hits, the form of the maid falls to the ground, and you see it slowly pull away into this red-skinned, bald, red fingernails and red like tips of the features creature, and this black inky ichor you're very familiar with goes and rises up out of the creature, snake-like features looking back at you, just kind of floating, hovering over the fallen body of David.
Well, I feel bad. But F that thing.
That's to Zibba.
So, like, David's on the ground now and this thing came out of him?
Mm-hmm. Same thing that you saw with Fern and Enanoth.
Jesus Christ, what worked? I know technically this fight happened a few hours ago, but like I'm trying to remember what we did.
That's fair. Totally fair.
I'm not a paladin. I am a barbarian.
You are a barbarian. And you have your sword back.
I do have my sword back. Well, what is this thing? Don't remember. I'm gonna attack with my sword, but I'm thinking real hard here for some reason.
You can rage. You could use one of your sword's features. You could use your ancestral guardians if you rage.
I do kind of want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I do kind of want to use a feature.
Yeah.
That seems fun. Is that a bonus action or it just happens?
You'll have to read it to me again.
It doesn't say. It just says it deals this of your choice. And you get it back on a short rest.
I think it's an action to activate that, and then it's
Okay.
just active.
And then it's just active.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've made this awkward now. I'm just gonna rage and attack with my greatsword.
Yeah! Rah!
We've already been working up to that. I had a lot of wrestling,
Mhm.
pump.
The
Pump,
ancestors
get the
are
blood
here.
pumping.
The ancestors are here. 17 hits.
When did I use a rage?
Nice.
That doesn't add the +2 modifier, so that should be 9.
Nice.
9 slashing damage.
Nice.
As the ghosts return.
I love the ghosts. Is the dwarf here?
Of course. They're all here. They're all here.
Love it. Amazing. As we go to Godfrey.
Godfrey had stumbled a bit at the beginning of this initiative because as it started, he saw something in the body of David that he hadn't seen before, but it gets shooken off as he falls unconscious and this new creature comes in. So Godfrey quickly comes over and he gets behind the creature and goes for a first attack with his silvered short sword.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 19 on the dice.
Yeah.
So plus a lot for 6 points of silvered slashing damage to the entity that's here.
Sweet.
Second attack is going to be an unarmed kind of punch in with one of his fists, which is probably going to miss. A 10 to hit, 11 to hit.
11 misses.
I'm going to spend my last key point here to Flurry of Blows. And with the first one, he switches the hand that his short sword is in, and you see a little bit of energy come into his palm as he tries to hit this creature with it, which is a 13 to hit.
Just hits.
Okay. That does 6 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
But as it does, you see Godfrey steal some of this creature's essence into his hand as he slams it down into David's body, using the second part of my Flurry of Blows to use my Hand of Healing to restore 8 points of health to David.
Great.
On the ground.
You hear eyes wide looking around. All right. Is that your turn?
Yep, end of my turn.
Great. Livy.
All right. F this thing. I have my Morgus, you're close to it. Everyone's close to it. I'm gonna use Dissonant Whispers on this thing.
Great. Yeah. That's cocked. Sorry, y'all. Too many dice in my tray. Wisdom.
Yes.
17.
Can I use the bardic thing on my own thing? To make
I think so.
let me just double check. I don't want to be a dang
Cutting
cheater.
words or bardic inspiration?
Cutting words. It's just a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a reaction when you get hit.
Okay.
Might be wrong.
I thought I plus features. There we go. Because I have one more, and I really want this to work. So 5. Minus 5. So my spell is my.
Cutting words doesn't affect saving throws.
Oh. Well, never mind then.
Great. So he succeeds. A bonus action or movement?
Oh, I think it still hits for half though. Let me double check.
Doesn't it whispers? Yes. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yes, but I will roll
For 7.
and then I used a 3rd level, so yeah.
Cool. 18 halved is 6.
Oh, and I think because I casted a 3rd level. Yeah, so I get to do one more 1d6. I casted a 3rd level because I just don't like this thing. It's personally offended me. That's just a 1.
Great. All right.
Okay.
Morgus held his action, but I forgot. So he is going to do what he was going to do then now. which is cast Magic Missile. Roll 3d4. 3, 2, 4. 9 total damage to this creature.
+1 for each dart.
9, 12 total damage for this creature. Sweet. And that's Tassila.
So this thing is next to Zippa. Scylla's going to swing down again, but this time as she does, she's gripping it with 2 hands, and the grip gets a bit tighter on the pommel. I'm a knight. I should know these things.
Yeah,
Pommel.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Yes. Great. Knight shit. And I am also, when this makes contact, going to ask you to make a strength check, please.
Okay.
So I'm going to swing down both hands for, it's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. I got a
Fantastic.
15 on my strength check.
Ooh. Okay. So you are fine there. You see, just for a second, almost like the vines that came up around the ankles, just around the pommel instead of around where the blade starts. Just these vines and thorns sort of flick out for a second before retreating back into the blade. And for contact on the hit, it is going to be 9 damage, please.
Nice.
Sorry, I forgot I was rolling 2-handed.
Awesome. Beautiful. That is to the creature, who is going to hiss at you in a similar way that other ones have done, and slowly become invisible. And that David is still just like gripping the ground where he lays, looking around. What should I do?
Not lay there.
I don't know what to do.
Everyone's just standing around him with swords, aren't we?
Yep. What's going on?
David, this feels way, way out of your pay grade. Run.
All right. He just stands and runs away, dashes out. Great. As he does, he kind of transforms into a bugbear wearing a suit and tails. His more standard form, more accepted form.
He'll be easy to find later.
We go to Ziba.
Alrighty. We got a bunch of ghostly figures too, which I'm sure is making David feel very safe right about now.
Right about now. No.
So there's an invisible creature, right? I didn't get the reference. I'm sorry. I don't know.
I'm too old for this. Okay.
I never expected a Fat Boy Slim drop right in the middle of session is all. Sorry.
Okay. This is before my time. All right.
That is it. That's a wrap on episode 72. This is our second to last episode before the end of season 1. How is this going to resolve so quickly? I don't know. Let's find out together. Don't forget our quarterly stream Thirsty Sword Lesbians Dinner Murder Mystery is happening on February 9th over on our Twitch channel. That's at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, with an amazing cast of folks. If you've been following our socials, you've been seeing the character illustrations, and oh my gosh, they are amazing. I cannot wait for this one. Intro and outro by Nolan Clock. Everything else by myself and the cast. Have a great day.